The Gamblers is a really interesting project that was brought in by Sean Stewart, the creative lead on this, and also the writer and one of the founders here at Fourth Wall Studios.
The Gamblers is a series of stories about high human drama.
These two gamblers are the central characters of the show.
They are mysterious figures who seem to be perfectly content to callously wager on the outcome of human misery.
And what they do all day, every day, is they set up experiments in human interactivity.
When we first came up with the notion for the Gamblers, the first script that we wrote was The Ledge.
It's about a girl and a suitor who's obsessed, more or less stalking this girl, and he's threatened to kill himself, and he's on the edge of a building.
And she becomes really overwhelmed with his affection and attention, and she ends up realizing that she's not going to be able to deal with it anymore.
One of the things we're trying out, besides using the Rides platform, is using something called a virtual stage.
The time that Rick wanted the scene to take place is called the golden hour. And it only lasts for, say, 15 minutes.
Because the whole scene unfolds on top of a roof, it's a potentially extremely hazardous location for actors to be.
We decided, okay, well, why don't we just eliminate all of those issues and try and work on the notion of creating a virtual set.
And so what we did for The Ledge was we went to the rooftop, we photographed it in all of its glory at a particular time.
We were then able to go and make a complete model of the city for our two leads to be able to act as if they were in this extremely scary high place at this magic moment of evening light.
The Gamblers is at its core a very sort of excellent example of the kind of stories that rides can tell.
Gamblers is unique from other rides in that it has an extra bit of interaction that's available that you won't find elsewhere, and that is that you can sort of take part in a wager as to how the story is going to turn out.
There's this moment of high human drama, and it's going on in front of you on your screen, just as if you were watching a drama on TV, except on your phone, you hear these two guys, and they're betting on the outcome.
You're riding along with them as they stare down into the world of unsuspecting people. You get to take part in that same activity. You get to be one of the gamblers, and as you're watching the story at key moments, you get to bet yourself on who you think is going to live or die or get stabbed or fall in love.